Hello, this is Kyle down at Maple Ridge Volkswagen. I wanted to give you a look at our beautiful blue 2016 Audi A5. So we'll go completely around the vehicle for you, just for yourself to see the condition that this car is in. It is in very, very, very good shape, and it looks good in day and night. This was a gorgeous color that we see coming in here. Now, this car was actually seen as one of the most beautiful cars made. The designer himself was quoted as saying it was one of the most beautiful cars he's ever designed. So I wanted to point that out, of course, and it is absolutely stunning. Now you see in the blue, you do have the black mirror caps as well as the black rims accenting each other along with the blue, and then the tint and all that, of course. When you go to the back of the vehicle, the trunk itself does have a ton of space in the back. I wanted it running for yourself as well to see the lighting at night and during the day. Now, one of the nice things that this car has is keyless entry. Of course, it is running, so the keys would be inside. The other thing, being a two-door, they do have a convenience for you to move the seat back, or forward rather, so you can get into the back. So you can see it move there on its own. Now, this car does have two-tone leather and suede interior, so you can see down at the bottom and the top. The suede inserts give a little bit of an added luxury for the Audi cars. So when you're going in there, you can see that it is in very, very, very good shape. And you can also use those buttons to push the seat back. Now, S-Line gave you a whole bunch of badging and a bunch of stuff as well, so an extra style features for it. One of the first things that you'll notice when you hop in is you'll see it does have a memory function for your seat, so that will change depending on who is driving the car. You do have power mirrors and heated mirrors as well. That is something that a lot of the German cars have. You do have one touch up down for your windows as well. Now, I understand you're driving a Golf now. This will be a little bit different for you interior wise. For example, ergonomically, if I put my arm down right here, you'll notice my hand is right on that dial. That dial itself controls the screen up here. So when you're controlling the screen down here, you have your volume knob here as well. It's made to be ergonomical, and it's made to be a little bit classy. You're sitting here controlling everything without having to move a bunch around. You have quick buttons along the outside, and then you can control everything through the car from that dial. Now I'm twisting the dial here now as well. You can control everything that your sound is doing, forward, back and forth. And then you do have, of course, your navigation, your car settings, your radio, your Bluetooth, all that. The car settings is one that is going to be very interesting for yourself as well. We do have 4 modes of the vehicle. We have Comfort, Auto, Dynamic, and Individual. Comfort being somewhat like Eco, Auto being normal, and Dynamic being Sport. Now, with this car's Quattro all-wheel drive, which is a world-renowned all-wheel drive system, you do have the ability to change how your all-wheel drive works with the car. Okay, so when you're putting it in a dynamic, for example, you are actually going to have it in that sport mode where it expects you to want all 220 horsepower and 258 pounds of torque out of the vehicle to come with you. Now, in that year, you would be just above what our Volkswagen GTI would be. The huge plus for this car would be it is all-wheel drive, and again, not having any slippage at all through any of the a little bit more performance driving you may be doing. Keeping with the screen, we are going towards our navigation, which you can actually flip it to go in front of our gauge cluster here as well. So you can program your home, you can program all that stuff. A lot of the normal stuff here, you have Audi's dual climate control, and you do have heated seats on both sides, as well as parking sensors, which is a nice feature there as well. Push to start, again, goes hand in hand with our keyless entry system. You have beautiful paddles along the back. The other thing that Audi is known for is their absolutely beautiful steering wheel. So you have your two-tone, you can see the two-tone leather there. Even on the high contact portion of the steering wheel, it is in very, very, very good shape. You can see there's no huge scrapes or scratches or anything like that, even in the steering wheel. Like I said, this one is a 2016. You are just shy of 86,000 kilometers, so still nice and low for an Audi. And you do have, one of the last things I'll show you, a tilt screen up at the top, because it is a coupe, so you keep that nice beautiful rail-to-rail look. You can see it goes all the way there. It's not a donut, so it does keep that nice sleek shape of the vehicle. Now, if there is any questions at all about anything else, you can contact myself or Rob. I know you've been chatting with him a little bit, so give us a shout, and I will be happy to see you soon.